Boyfriends. It's the boyfriends.
Twist this camera.
Boyfriends. It's time for the boyfriends.
Yeah, dude, look at this fucking new cool video graphic I got.
Welcome back to the Boyfriends Podcast. I'm Marcus Monroe, joined by Corey B. and Matt Lopes.
What's up, guys? I spent $400 on this new edit for our opening video for the pod.
You haven't spent money on one thing.
You
in
haven't
here.
bought one
I
thing.
spent $400 on this video of the monkey dancing for the
One
Boyfriends
thing
podcast.
Matt did bring into the studio was this, and it's the centerpiece now of our whole set. So he's not big on quality,
Well,
but
He
quantity.
bought us a whole midget
No,
dinosaur.
fun fact.
opposite.
Hold
Not
on,
big on
hold on.
quantity, big on
A
quality.
little fun fact, that's actually an aquarium decoration. When I got that, somebody gave that to me. They're like, Matt would probably like this, which means they thought that I would like aquarium decoration. And it was in my room for such a long time that I'm starting to think that my room is now kind of an aquarium.
Your
you know?
room, if like
without water.
any room's an aquarium.
That's a damn
without
terrarium.
water,
That's
yeah.
a big ass.
It's a terrarium.
That's a terrarium.
I was
Also,
gonna put some pink gravel on the ground.
midget dinosaurs not.
Don't say, you can't say the M word. You have to say,
No, I'll say midget
I think
anymore.
it's dwarfism.
You know how they have black-owned businesses on Uber Eats?
Yeah.
But do they ever have like midget-owned businesses?
You mean like a small business?
Let's announce our guest for the. It's all right. It's on.
Corey wrote that joke.
And now to introduce the guest of this week's episode, Marcus. Go ahead.
It's Pete Lee. Come on in,
He's a
Pete.
comedian, a podcaster. You know from his Showtime special, his Comedy Central special. This week at the Cellar, it's Pete Lee.
You guys, it's so good to be here.
Was also fellow Wisconsinite.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you were also from Wisconsin?
Yeah, I'm from
Yeah.
Janesville, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there. Janesville,
He's
yeah.
more of the yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm more of the Super Bowl.
You ever gone
yeah,
to the
yeah.
Wisconsin Dells area and
Oh,
jumped
yeah,
in
yeah, I
Cannonball
ride the
area?
water slides and the go-karts, not all at once
Were you in
because,
Noah's Ark?
chafing.
Noah's Ark family? Did you guys go to Noah's Ark?
We would go to Noah's Ark. It's like, no, by the way,
It's a
the
water
Dells
park,
are the,
huge water
I know,
park.
it's a Christian-
drunkest,
it's a Christian water
highest
park.
idea. Like some guy named Tommy Bartlett was like, we should have a whole town that's just water slides and go-karts and people water skiing on each other's
Yes.
shoulders. And like they build water ski pyramids. I actually used to do that competitively, which is
Wait.
Yeah.
That's so
You
sad.
Yeah.
you were a competitive water skier?
national champion, world record holder
What?
in show skiing. Yeah,
Did I know this?
I don't know, but you know it
Wait,
now.
so you did
if
the
you
Tommy
don't know,
Bartlett
now
show?
you know.
You did the Tommy Bartlett show?
So Tommy Bartlett was actually kind of beneath us. What, is that my camera? Is that my camera?
Go here.
If you ski for Bartlett's, suck it. Yeah, me and all my boyfriends are talking about you.
Did you wear Speedo? Did you ever wear Speedo?
No, well, I have barefooted.
The face says yes.
I have barefooted naked. So like every once in a while at the
Wait, you barefoot skied naked?
Yeah, barefoot skied, but so like here's the problem with barefoot skiing is you're going 50 miles an hour. So once you butt dunk, it's just an enema, and so if you barefoot water ski naked, you start on a ski, you barefoot, you have to do what's called a flip out so that you don't get the enema.
That's the ultimate bidet, though.
Does
Oh,
everyone
what's a
go
flip
the
out?
same? Does everyone go the same speed no matter how? Like, if you're like a little kid, would you go 50 miles per hour?
No, you can barefoot at like 42 miles an hour
Wow.
or like 38 if you're a little kid.
But your dick was out.
Yeah, well, I mean, not. I would say 99.9% of the time, dick not out. Usually in a wetsuit, usually in like.
But
yeah.
what about the time your dick was out?
Oh yeah, it was out. Yeah. And
When was that? During the day when there was children around?
we actually did it at night, which was even scarier because I remember I flipped out and then on the river like logs like so you can like blow out a knee if you hit a log that's just going down the river. I literally flipped out. It was at night. I couldn't even see the log, and then the log just kind of like butted up against me. I was like, oh my god, I came like this. Like if I would have just let go like this much later, log knee.
Dude, dick would have been
fuck.
destroyed.
Dude, I would have sprained a dick.
Show-
Oh my god! I would have sprained the ACL of my dick.
You would have sprained your dickiscus.
Yeah, my dick is this. Yeah.
Did you ever see anyone suffer any injuries doing this type of
Yeah.
Like,
skiing?
do their ankles fucking just
Yeah, their
crack
ankles
if they don't-
snapping
if
it
they
out.
don't- If they don't hold it right?
I don't know if it's okay to name names, but I'm
Yeah,
going
it
to.
is.
There's the thing. One of the things that I have a world record in still is called jump out of two. So you're barefooted, or so you're going 50 miles an hour on skis, and
Yeah.
skis that are meant to go 20 miles an hour,
Yeah.
and the skis are flapping, they're and then you jump out of the skis and then you barefoot.
Okay.
And so this was a trick that the previous world record was 4 people behind a boat. And we had this dude on our team that was like Friday Night Lights, like he was like Riggins, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like star football player. His name was Tony Reichels. And I remember he jumped out, but it used to be like really glorious to like jump high. You jump high and then jam your feet in. Well, guess what happens? You jam your feet in and then you break your neck. And so he like broke his neck. He's fine now. Like he's not like, you know.
Oh, he's gay now, but he's fine.
Gay. It made him very. It made him very gay.
Tony's gay.
Yeah. Oh my God. Dude, he's on crutches, like total gay. Total gay.
Well, how'd you transition? It was the time I went skiing.
Yeah. I have to notch my crutches down just so I can bend over and be standing up doing it. But well, I really went into detail on that one. I really had a vivid imagination for the gayness on that one.
Painting the pictures.
Yeah. So anyway, so I started doing it. And I was like, well, why not jump low? And everybody was like, well, you're gonna hit the tips of your skis, and maybe every once in a while, if you jumped low, you might clip the tip with your ankle, clip the tip. But everybody started jumping low, so we got like 4 people behind a boat, 8 people behind a boat. Then we got 16 behind one boat, so we set the world record. Also, like let's say this is shore. So the boat would head into shore and then it would whip out. So it would actually whip us into shore. So this person would go, this person would go, let go. And then we'd go, let go, let go, we'd all be yelling. And then what we would do is we would barefoot into like ankle deep water. And then we would just walk up onto the stage. So we did that to set the world record at nationals.
Did this get you laid?
Dude, all the time.
No
oh my God,
way!
all the time.
Dude,
yeah.
you can get barefoot skier pussy? That's crazy.
How old are you when you're doing this?
I was like I was like 18 to like 24.
So you're in college, like you're in high school.
Yeah,
college.
I'm in high school and college, and so like. Yeah, I mean, but like the whole town comes out to see it, and I was a Rock Aqua J in Janesville, Wisconsin. We're like the New York Rock Aqua J. We're like the New York Yankees of show skiing.
Awesome. No, do not put this down, Corey. This is my dream.
But that's so funny.
No,
that's
don't.
so like there needs to be a movie made of this, like the badass skiers.
Yes.
Like, oh, there is. It's Blades of Glory.
Yeah.
But still,
But water skiing.
like,
That's on ice.
rollerblading.
That's frozen water.
But that's fun. Like you just like I could see you guys just pulling up and just be like, and then you just walk it off. And you're like, what's up, babes?
Yo,
dude, it was
Lee
like
in the building,
like
Pete Lee
instant
in the
swagger, like literally, and you're walking up to music too, and you all run up.
Are these on YouTube? Are there videos on YouTube of you doing this?
There. I can show you after the thing, or I guess.
Do you put this in a set? Is this
Jay,
anywhere in one of your sets?
What do you have to Google?
Rock Aqua J or just
Rock
like
Aqua
bomb
J?
Rock Aqua J.
Were you under 8? Were you on the 20 and unders? Were there like different divisions?
No, it was just like, but we, our team won nationals the year that we set the world record for this, and but yeah, and we had T-shirts that said "World Record Bomb Outs," and we'd wear them around James.
So cool.
World Record
You have,
Bomb
like
Outs?
jackets.
Yeah,
like
yeah. So like, all right.
Was it competitive? It must have been.
Oh yeah, I mean, people from all around the world would come. So there's like worlds, there's nationals, but yeah, like right now I'm fat right now, and I'm like 226. I was up to 250, and then I've lost 24
What do you mean,
pounds.
Yikes?
He's saying 226. That's fucking huge.
226 is fucking huge, bro.
Do you think
fucking
Matt
nuts.
could? Do you think Matt could ski, water ski?
Oh yeah, definitely.
How fast would you have to go?
How fast would I have to go?
I mean,
Could you teach him how to water
you
ski?
could go like 25 miles an hour.
Do you think I'd be able to barefoot ski at 25?
No, not barefoot. But
I do barefoot or no?
Barefoot, you'd be like 85 miles an hour.
Some asteroid shit.
He needs a cigarette boat to There's not enough
I need
distance.
to be traveling at delta speeds.
Yeah, dude. No, I don't know. We had a dude on the team, and I won't name him, but yeah, he was a bigger dude. But our whole barefoot line, when we barefooted, had to go faster because of this dude.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Does you guys rock Aqua J's?
Rock Aqua J's. Yeah. So
Jay,
It keeps things connected every time I try to connect.
It's so bad at this job.
yeah.
Not bad, it just keeps this
just show us a picture then. Just show us a picture, Jay, of the rock Aqua J's.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try to put a little one in here for the time being until you figure your shit out.
Yeah, and I can send
So
you guys
good.
stuff after.
Oh, please, that's
I don't know.
awesome.
Once I start digging in my phone, I need to make folders for this shit because like people ask specific questions about this kind of stuff, and I need to just have water ski folder.
I didn't know this part of you. Is this something you talk about on stage a lot?
I had a video go viral because there's so many show skiers out there, and there was just somebody in the crowd in one of my shows that was like Rock Aqua J's, and then I just did a like an improvised summary of what it is. I'm like, it's like burly ass strong people, and so like if you're in the center of this pyramid, you're basically water skiing while squatting like I'm gonna say 9,000 pounds, and so it's like very tough muscle dudes that are like they're all straight. But we were
debatable.
Yeah, debatable. But we all wear like glittery costumes and stuff like that, and so it's like, and then at the end of the show you all have to dance, and that's so we had the world's first 5 high. So the guy in the center of that has just he's squatting an insane amount of
Look at his thighs.
weight.
Look at this guy's thighs
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
His thighs are
How does the
back
guy on
forever.
top though? Are you guys all leaning back, and the higher you get, he also has to lean back too?
You
Well, look
don't
at
want to
the
lean
snatch
back
at the
too
top.
much.
At the top's like this, like
Yeah,
Who has the
That's-
hardest job?
That's a lady. All
Yeah, you can
so
tell
it's
it's a lady.
all,
You can
all
tell
the guy. The hardest job is the guy in the middle of the pyramid. That's the center, and I don't know who.
yeah, look at him. He's built.
Oh,
This guy's-
look at those dudes.
Yeah, and then the lady on top is usually tiny. So
you guys don't got shit to do out there, huh?
Yeah. Well, you're just standing there and taking.
I mean,
it.
in Janesville, Wisconsin, there's really nothing to do.
Oh yeah, I mean this is the whole summer. Like this is like if I could like take time off from comedy and do one thing this summer, it'd be I'd go back as an old guy and like ski for a whole
Do
summer.
they have a geriatric division?
They don't have a Jerry, but there is a guy named Jerry Lighting on my old ski team. He was like one of the original like amazing show skiers. He's already imagine you were given like the Lifetime Achievement Award for playing in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like imagine if Michael Jordan still played,
Sure.
and he still was dunking on people. And Michael Jordan was still like scoring like 40 points a game. That's Jerry Lighting.
You have friends in the business. You're a writer. You've written for TV show
Yeah.
stuff. Can we please? What's the movie where they did the dog show? The movie where it's like
Oh,
you're-
Best in Show?
Yes.
Oh, Best in
Can
Show,
we
yeah.
have that kind of movie, but
Yeah.
with this?
Yeah, well, honestly, so when I moved out to LA, I'm back in New York now, but when I moved out there, I was doing a sitcom. Jimmy Fallon was producing it for NBC, and it was about being a show skier.
Yes.
And so
What happened to that?
COVID, it
bring
was
it
just
back.
about to go into production, and then COVID happened.
We
and
need it.
that's the thing and it was crazy because I was talking to these network executives and they're like, this isn't a thing. This isn't even realistic. I'm like, this is a
bullshit.
big thing.
Yeah, of
In
course.
the Midwest, people
Yeah.
flock to lakes. They like
It is
every
true.
lake
It
has
is
a
Look
joke.
at Blades of Glory and Blades of Glory. That's a horror.
The Wisconsin
Blades of Glory
in
and Best in Show.
Wisconsin,
Those are
the
great
Tommy
movies.
Bartlett thing is huge, and he's not exaggerating. Like these people in their town are rock stars.
Yeah,
You
like
yeah.
I would go to the grocery store and they'd be like, that bread is free. Like,
You know who else is kind of like Wisconsin Dells famous? Do you know that magician Rick Wilcox?
yeah, oh yeah.
He's everywhere on
Yeah.
all these billboards, and it's just like Wisconsin Dells famous.
Yeah, if we want to be famous, we just got to move to Wisconsin.
Dude, it's the most fun thing in the world.
free
to go
bread.
to go to Wisconsin, do a sport that shreds you out, and then drink like you shouldn't be shredded. It's the best summer ever. It's like it's phenomenal. I go once a year. I go back. I usually do some sort of like guest appearance in the show, like I'll barefoot in, and then I'll just help the announcer announce the show or something.
They're like, oh my God, Pete's here.
Yeah, it is really funny because half the crowd will be like, yeah, dude, we love him, we love his comedy, and the other people are just like, we don't know you,
Yeah.
and we don't know why this is
They
special.
should know you. You were one of the you were the first comedian to ever get a standing ovation doing
on the Tonight Show, and
Yeah.
then
Did
I
they
got
think you
one
were
on this
retarded?
last one because my house burned down.
Yeah, exactly. They felt bad for you.
Was that, did they clap because they were like, oh, he did
Well, I did the so I went on this last Tonight Show, and it was so I thought I was going to go do stand up and then go sit on the couch and then talk about my house burning down, and then they're like, all right, you're up for your couch segment, and I was like, what? We're doing sad stuff. We're doing the saddest stuff ever before I go do my. Hey, so Ubers are weird.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was the order of things. And
So wait, you had to go talk about a devastating news story.
that
Losing your everything. Your everything's in there.
like literally, my house was still burning when I went on the show.
That's crazy.
Like it was that.
I remember
fresh.
watching that.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, we had exchanged some messages during that time. I couldn't believe that was happening.
Yeah, he sent me so many messages that said like, "Ha ha,
Yeah.
homeless loser."
Yeah, but you had a fire set.
Dude, drop some flame emojis in the comments.
There was a comedian. I'm from Connecticut. There was a comedian that also has his apartment burned down.
Oh, yeah.
Recently for different reasons, not for because
Ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, some shit like that. And all the comedians were like donating to him, but I was like really new at comedy, so I was like, I don't really know if I should fucking donate to this guy.
Yeah.
There's always that peer pressure in comedy to do what the norm is. But I ended up sending him like what $50, and then in the because on Venmo in the description I put don't spend it all at one place. You know what happens to places.
Oh, that's great.
$50. So he was able to buy 12 hangers with that.
But I mean, the fire brought you back to New York, right?
Yeah, I was in New York doing the Tonight Show, and then my house was like still burning, and I'm solutions oriented, so I was like, well, I'm gonna move back to New York because there's never been an easier New York move.
Yeah.
Dude, you know how normally you have to like get a moving truck, get it into the city, get a permit for it to take up that much space.
Yep.
Then you have
insurance for the complex.
Insurance for the
the
complex. You have to pay a guy more money than he could sell your stuff for to guard the truck while it's unloading.
Yeah.
And then you have to get all your stuff into this this place, and then realize that none of it fits because it's so small.
Fuck.
And I had 2 bags of luggage, and I just went uptown. I saw a furnished apartment. And then I was like, yeah, I'll take it. And the lady was like, oh, are you on your way to the airport or something? I was like, no, I think I'm home. Dude, it was the only time that somebody's shown an apartment and they leave and the person stays.
That was that quick. You have good credit.
That's crazy.
I have good credit.
I
That's good.
gotta get a guarantor.
Dude, look at me. Yeah, I have good credit. Yeah.
So that brings us into our next segment. You see this box sitting here.
Yeah.
It's a mystery box. So last week we had Mark Norman on the podcast.
Yeah.
Comedy.
And I had bought a mystery box off eBay for $130. I opened it up and it had an unopened tablet, a keyboard that attaches to the tablet with a case, a new set of AirPod Pros,
Real ones. Not even like
Wait, Mark Norman got all this?
No, Mark Norman didn't get shit.
I asked Mark, I said, Mark, you can buy this mystery box for $100 from me, or it's mine and we can open it now. And he said, it's all yours, let's open it now. And so I opened this up and he was just like, shit.
I should have bought it.
It also
That
has
was
some
Jerry.
cords from Apple, like Apple Lightning to USB-C cords and stuff, headphones. So I was like, I'm buying another mystery box.
Are we opening this now or at the end of the show?
Well,
Now?
I think it's so big. I think we should open it now, and we can. And
Are you giving Pete the same?
Yeah, can I buy it and we open it now?
You can buy it from me.
Yeah.
If you want to.
How much you spend on it?
Well, I spent this one was 140. So I'll just give you what I spent was 140.
All right.
So if you want to send me $140, you can. Now I don't know.
No, you can. I owe you. You don't have to give it to us, right? Do you need it now?
No, I was just paying my maid, and
Wow.
Question on
Isn't that how your first house got burned down?
yeah. All right, here's 150. All
Hold
right,
on, you have to ask questions first.
And
Pete.
by
What
the
the
way,
fuck are you doing,
by the way,
dude?
this $100 came from David Tell. I did his game show last night.
Killer.
So-
Thank you,
Tell,
Dave.
huh?
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah,
Dave. Okay.
Hold on,
so,
wait. You have to ask questions first. Why are you so nilly-willy? Is this the same person that you bought it from the last time?
different person.
Different person. You don't know how the reviews were on that other guy's.
So-
stuff
I got to be
compared
honest
this
with you.
guy.
I don't have a lot of stuff.
And
No
this-
matter what.
Can I be honest?
Dude,
Pete seems like he's got fuck you money right now. He's like, I don't care. Surprise me.
I was homeless for a day, and then I got an apartment, and now I'm just peeling off hundreds. No, honestly, I think for the sake of the podcast, I don't even want to waste time. Although we can,
What?
but no.
Well,
It could be a box of air.
I'm
Pete.
excited to see what's in it.
Yeah, I
I
kinda
think
wanna see what's in
it's
it, too.
all stuff that was at one point sold on Amazon.
Okay.
And so
By the way, I really need a bath mat and towel set.
Wait,
And-
did the house thing happen recently?
Yeah, it happened January 7th and 8th. My house burned, and then
Oh
my
my
car.
God.
So I had one of the. I had a 2015 Tesla, and those were the old batteries.
Yeah.
And the fireman called my car the menorah because it burned for 8 days and 8 nights. And so, like, my house and car were burning, and I can show you pictures of that.
It's crazy they called him that because Elon Musk hates Jews, you know?
Oh, that's really funny. It is really funny. Dude, it's the best month for a Tesla to burn down.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like Elon did the thing.
Yeah.
By the way, when I do this, I check my swing. It doesn't get around to third base.
Nope.
And
Yeah. No. Not a strike.
safe.
It's not a
You're
strike. He
still
didn't go.
safe.
He didn't
Yeah.
go.
I check my swing. Yeah, I'll
Didn't
show
release
you.
the wrist.
So this is me standing in my house.
Oh
we
my
can,
goodness.
We can put that up on the
All right.
screen.
Whoa. Is this going somewhere?
Jay, can you put?
Did you pose or what? Are you crying in the photo? What is this?
No, I'm we
Jay, can
we
we
actually
focus that?
You can't.
we
You can't do that.
we actually
Okay,
shot.
Or airdrop it to Jay.
Yeah, I'll airdrop it.
Do this one here. Change the camera angle, Jay.
You can't.
He looks like that's a good album cover though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was funny. Me and my neighbor Daryl, we actually shot promos because
You do look good, Corey. You look so good,
you look so
Corey.
good. You look so, dude.
You look fucking handsome, dude. You're my boy.
And then I don't. You might want to get back there because this is a Tesla. You know in Dumb and Dumber where he's like he's going through the IOUs and he's like that's a Lamborghini actually. That's as good as a car. This is my. That's my Tesla that burned. So
No, it's not gonna work. You gotta get down.
Jesus Christ.
Do my camera, but you get your
Gosh.
face down in there. Get your face, there it is. There it is. You got it. Whoa, that's gnarly, dude.
So for forever,
That's
so
crazy.
I had Liberty Mutual Insurance,
Liberty
which
Bibbidi?
is Safeco, and their tow truck company is called Copart. And Copart would call me every single day, and they go, "Hey, so we got the car title, but we need the keys to the car." And you saw the car had no doors. The car is
had
a melted.
nothing.
It's a melted pile of molten whatever that burned
Hubcap
for 8
was
days.
left.
Yeah, it was one rim that
Yeah.
was left. And so I'd go, you don't need keys to get in the car because there are no doors.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, sir, it doesn't matter if the car has doors or not. We still need it to drive, to get it on the truck, to whatever. I'm like, no, there's no car.
It's in pieces, you idiots.
I'm like, can I send you a picture? And they would be like, sir, we don't have a way to receive that. So finally I needed to send them keys. So I went to the hardware store. I had like generic, like General Motors keys made. And I sent them and I go, these are my, and I put a label on it that said Tesla keys, which is so funny. I was so excited. So they got these and they're like Tesla keys. Sir, those are not Tesla keys and you're playing with us. And why do you keep being sarcastic when we need the keys? So finally I was like, I need to speak to your manager. I asked the manager, I go, can I have your cell phone number? And she's like, this is very unconventional. But I sent her that picture and she goes, oh, you don't need keys. I go, no.
That's what I've been trying to say.
Thank you.
I go, you need a Tesla spatula. So FEMA has been in contact with us because there are 13,000 Teslas that burned in the Palisades fire, which is so toxic. Like that whole area is Chernobyl right now.
Yeah. No, think about
And
that. It's such a beautiful area too. Fuck,
It's
I
the most
love-
beautiful. It's
Palisades
right
is
on
my
the ocean.
favorite.
It's-
That little shopping area you guys had over there, where they would.
Well, that's still standing because they had money to keep it wet.
Wait, the area with the has it's a little grass area, AstroTurf, and it's got like an ice cream place over there. Fuck, I forget what
It's
that
the
is.
Palisades Village Mall. Yeah, it's
Yes.
Caruso Mall. So
Yeah.
the same one. So the same dude that owns the mall across the street from my place at Columbus Circle owns that, and they have these big fat naked people, like naked statues.
yeah.
And I remember I walked in and I was like, all right, I'm still in the Palisades.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
But yeah, the place burned, and so finally the tow truck company FEMA was like, we have Tesla spatulas, so we could just throw them in the truck or whatever. And so I'm gonna have it Tesla spatulaed from FEMA.
So it hasn't been done yet.
No, so to clear this whole area, it's going to take a year, and then people are going to start rebuilding.
Does your homeowner's insurance cover that?
Yeah, I mean it does, but yeah, everyone asks me that. They're like, "But you're insured, right?"
Yeah, because I have not met someone that lost a house. You know what I mean? Other people that I know lost houses have 5 other houses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is it looking like financially for you for that?
Well, I'll say this that, and I'm going to speak in general terms because like I don't want to speak about my finances, but I'll say let's
broad.
add me and everybody that I know. So what they're doing for insurance is like, let's say that your house was worth $1 million. They're giving you about 240 grand. And so that's like not good.
That doesn't cover anything.
Yeah, it doesn't cover much. And
What's the point of insurance then?
I don't know, but their excuse is, well, we're paying out a lot to a lot of people right now. It's like, well, a lot. Well, everyone has been paying into you forever.
Yeah.
We had a system to pay you forever.
Yeah, but it's not your problem that it happened to a lot of people. They should have a fallback.
Yeah.
There should be a safety net. It should be a foolproof system to where if something like that happens and there is a disaster, they fucking pay up.
Yeah.
Corey
and
for president.
And they
I've
wonder
been saying
why
this
CEOs get shot. Why does it happen? I don't understand. Well, because bullshit like this.
It really is infuriating, but I don't even know how to say it. Like, I've been infuriated about the whole thing, but like here's where I'm at right now. I'm like I could have nothing and be mad, or I could just have nothing. So right now I'm at peace with it. I'm just like, whatever. I'm living. So I went from living in a 3-bedroom, 1 office on the Pacific Ocean, where I would walk down to surf, to now I live in a studio apartment.
Yeah.
I live in a studio apartment in Manhattan. And honestly, I'm not kidding. I couldn't be happier.
Oh, that's great.
I'm happy as a clam.
Okay.
And I feel so good. It feels so good to be back in New York. I needed to have New York energy around me because in LA, everybody's like, your house burned down. And they would do that.
Go to Erewhon and get a $25
do you want to do it? Yeah, do it. And they would do that upper arm grab. You know when somebody comes up to you and they grab you here and you're just like you're like I'm in this and I can't get out of it.
Like they're a shaman.
And then you come to New York and how people here, how they treat
people
you
like,
here.
you fucking house burned down, didn't it? You homeless
I bet
loser.
your apartment's next, motherfucker. Don't leave your gas running, asshole.
I love that.
It's exactly that, and that's the energy I needed to be around.
Yeah, that's great.
Let's see what you got here,
Hell yeah,
shall
dude.
we?
Yeah,
You know what? No matter what, there's more than you got in your old house.
Oh my God, this is wait, is this a bath mat?
I think it might be.
Please let this be a bath mat.
Wait.
What the fuck? Wait!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, fuck, I would buy the shit out of that.
You got a damn baby
Dude.
costume.
It's brand new. So do you know a little baby, 12 to 18 months?
No, but I'm not gonna pull out anymore because I already have supplies. This is amazing.
That's
Wow.
not bad.
That's not bad at all. This is not going in the direction I thought it would. Women's
Very specific shoes. Pete.
These are size
Pete, do you have a wife?
No.
All right, well.
I don't. I am dating a gal, and those might be her size.
9?
9. I don't.
Yeah, you give those to her. You're not dating her anymore.
Yeah. She's not a size 9. She's kind of tiny.
Where did you
All
buy
women
this
shit.
from?
Whoa,
You
bed
fuck.
throw.
Oh,
Oh, I got a bed throw.
Bed throw. Wait, hold on.
What is
Mark,
bed
Mark.
throw?
Just want to see.
It's a blanket for a bed.
Oh, this is
Oh, bed
nice.
throw.
Look at this unopened.
Oh, it's shrink wrapped. Oh,
Oh, this is cool.
all right. I'm excited about that.
That's not bad. That's probably like $20.
I so wish that would have been a bath mat.
Oh,
We're
God.
done.
But by the way, I'm
You
gonna.
can still use it as a bath mat.
So that says baby 12 to 18 months. I'm going to find, so my managers, so 2 people that work in my manager's office that are managers, they actually just had a baby. So I'm going to ship that to them and be like,
that's
I
very
thought
nice.
of you.
That's
I thought of you,
fantastic.
Jessica and Juan.
And
What's
please
that?
don't watch
What's
the
that?
boyfriend's podcast.
Show the camera.
Lingerie.
Show the camera.
Whoa.
Dude.
You got lingerie.
That's not bad, dude.
Dude, I
kinda
am
cute.
going to Vegas tomorrow and I'm going to wear that.
Are you going to
Yeah, I'm going to Vegas
the
tomorrow.
cellar?
No,
Wise guys.
I'm opening for Bert, and then
fun.
we're gonna go to the Sphere and see Dead and Co. So I'm so
Killer.
excited. So that's what I'm gonna wear to
Is
Dead and
Phil
Co.
gonna go with you?
Phil's not going, but I've
Are you
been
gonna take your
texting
shirt
him.
off like Bert?
I
You wear
honestly
that? You
every
should have
time
that
I'm around him, I
underneath
take my shirt off.
Yo, this is some kind of shirt. We're gonna.
Let me see it. This is so fun. You gotta pass this around. This gotta be a show and tell.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you
Holy
wanna open it?
shit.
Dude, this box.
You go to the next one. Open this one. Go to the next one.
Okay.
Get the next thing.
So can I ask a question? Does this mean that in general, does this mean that in general somebody ordered all this and then it just
No.
never?
It means that this is stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm in my pumpkin spice era.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude, I am.
You can wear that now. You can wear that
So
now.
I think what all this stuff is stuff that was sent to Amazon and then maybe returned and unopened.
And then they
And they
just
just can't
threw it in a
sell it,
box.
so-
And then they do these
What is
mystery
this?
boxes.
What is that?
Oh, these are sunglasses.
These are sunglasses, dude. These are
Gift
dope.
bags. Christmas gift bags.
Oh,
Nice.
Why are you so excited about that?
Dude, these sunglasses aren't bad, dude.
This is funny, dude. These are great
This
sunglasses.
is the worst.
Christmas
Yeah.
decorations.
Yeah.
This is the
pretty-
absolute worst.
Hey,
What are you talking about, Maddie? You're so jealous. It's not a good look for you.
Now, hey, we need to wear these, and we'll be like Norman and those guys on Protect Our Parks.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Rogan.
Yeah. You want to do a bunch of drugs?
Yeah, I really do.
you really?
I mean, I am gonna do them
Tote
tomorrow.
bags?
Tote
probably.
bags. Tote bags.
Oh, totes. All right. Yeah.
What is this big?
Comedy.
Oh,
I can't.
shit.
Open this, Pete.
All
Why is
right.
it so heavy?
I'm uncomfortable
Hold on,
making eye contact. Comedy.
Pete. Hold on, I got
This one might be
for
good.
ya.
This one might
Alright.
be good.
Dude, feel how heavy this is.
If this is
What
a
is
bath
that?
mat.
Oh, this is actually fucking really cool.
What?
You got a solo stove.
Whoa,
That's
dude.
fucking
That's
sick,
awesome, dude.
That's honestly probably worth all the money right
This
there.
is awesome.
Dude,
you take it
this
out.
is not
There's
bad.
a brick in it.
Take it out, dude. Wait, what did he get here?
This is a wild assortment
It's
of
actually a
stuff.
solo stove. It's actually
What
it.
is that?
It's actually it. This
What's,
is actually a
what's
solo
this
stove.
though?
Open that.
I don't know.
Unzip
Open
it.
it.
Open it. What if
Open it.
what if this is a mobile podcast studio?
Dude, I love mystery boxes, and I want to do
This
this
is-
every episode.
This
What
is-
is this?
We are now.
By the way, this does seem to
It's a
have.
projection screen with a stand.
What the
Are you
fuck?
kidding me?
No, this is
Oh
so
my
nice.
God.
Oh my god! Wait! Whoa! Whoa!
Look at this.
Whoa.
Look at this, dude.
Does it come with a video thing so he
Dude,
can?
that is
No, I
Look
don't
at
think I have a
this, dude.
projector.
Well, there's not a projector yet, but there could be one in here.
Yo, there could be.
There could be.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh, sick. Wait, I didn't
Bike
even...
mount. Do you have a bike?
No, but I'll get one.
All right.
There's more
No,
Christmas,
but-
more Christmas decorations.
My bike burned, bro.
Oh, this is crazy.
What is it?
We talked about him.
No, we
We
didn't.
talked about him being a skier.
A
Are you
life
kidding me?
vest. Floaties.
Wait, is it for like a little kid?
Batman
Yeah,
floaties.
That's funny.
Purple teeth whitening gel.
Oh,
Teeth
that's
whitening shit,
dude.
dude.
I have yellow teeth right now because of the fire.
What happened? All your Marlboros burned down? And
Yeah,
then
dude, they all smoked themselves at once. Are those wine bottle toppers for
No, these are
Halloween?
keychains.
Halloween keychains.
Halloween keychains,
boy.
and this I'm gonna open this peak because I don't know what this is, and it's in.
I'm gonna be honest.
Whoa.
I let you keep the $150 and this. I'd be like, no, I don't fucking. What is this?
Dude, I got so much stuff now.
Rail cover type 2. What is
Pete,
that?
look,
Mouse.
Oh, for a
this might
shower?
be the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Wait, is this one of those Trump coins?
No, it's not a drum. It's like a dragon. There's a dragon in there.
Oh, whoa.
You see that? But
Whoa.
instead
You
of
want
cakes.
What's this
Dude,
one?
I bet if I took this to Hong Kong, I could get in a door.
Wait, Corey's got one too. What
Oh,
is this?
you got same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
I'll be like,
shit.
can I join your poker club?
Do you think? That, yeah, can I get into the speakeasy?
Yeah.
The super easy speakeasy.
Yeah.
I'm so into these mystery boxes.
Dude, if you tap this 3 times, it turns into a throwing star.
Hell
if
yeah.
you take these and you put it next to the sun.
You can't be on SNL now. You just did that voice.
You think I had a chance?
Yeah, you auditioned.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did audition. Like,
you
how far
audi-
did that
did-
get me? I was too white to get on the show.
Did you have to go do the thing at 30 Rock? Like, did you
To
do
audition?
Yeah, did you
No,
do that?
they were doing video auditions.
Oh, video
Yeah,
audition.
video auditions.
Because I auditioned one time. I was at Stand Up New York, and Lauren came in, and we all auditioned and stuff like that. And I forget. Like Tracy Morgan was just there, and like I came to watch the audition.
Hell yeah.
And it was, but yeah, I remember. Like it was so funny because they were like, "This is an SNL audition," but it was just people doing stand up.
That's so fun.
Lauren
Were you more nervous than usual? I mean, I know you don't get probably nervous now,
Well,
but
I don't really get nervous now, but I didn't
Anxious.
even understand. I was kind of like almost everybody that gets the show. They're like, I don't even understand why they're having me audition because I'm like, I'm not a sketch guy. I'm not a whatever.
Yeah.
And then my audition went really well, and my manager at the time was like Pete, SNL really liked you.
Yeah.
And then I heard nothing. So I don't know. Like everybody that gets nervous for that show, I don't understand why they get nervous to audition because you either never hear from them again, or you get the show and like it doesn't make sense. A lot
right.
of times.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. If that's their dream and this is an opportunity for them.
I think they already know what the type of person they want.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like this
gay.
year, gay or Keenan Thompson.
Yeah. Dude, he's been there forever. I think,
He went from all that, which is like a kid's SNL, to
Yeah.
SNL. So like
pretty
this guy
cool.
was built for that.
yeah,
that's pretty sick.
he's a cool guy too. I've only met him once, but he was really a sweet guy, and he's a guy that everybody wants to hate on, but then everybody that knows him
How
is like,
can
dude, he's
you?
actually
Oh,
really
he's
cool.
the best.
He's genuine. He's
When
never
I-
been to a Diddy party
Here's
that
a
we've
fun.
known of.
When I was in college, he was dating a girl in my that lived on the floor of my dorm room. So
Yeah.
I'd be like in
Why'd
my
she live on the
college
floor?
dorm, and then Keenan Thompson's like outside the hall.
Dude, when I was in elementary school, he was dating a kid in my. No. I just wanted to create a scandal. I just wanted to create something parallel.
You know what's crazy is
of
how
that he's a
big
bad guy.
Marcelo's blown up. Marcelo's because Marcelo went from like messaging me to like talking to me. He went to my he went to my boxing
brag.
Yeah,
match.
your boxing
no.
match.
This is what's funny. He went to my boxing match and I thought we were friends and like we were messaging back and forth. And then I message him now and I don't hear nothing from him.
Nope.
I'm like, damn man, big time.
He might not even have the same number. You know, a lot of those guys blow up and then their phone is
Well,
untenable.
he's got the same Instagram page. It's still there.
Oh, he still has. All right.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, and you're so you're like I've been.
Thank you trying to make it feel better though.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Why did you have to have a different Instagram?
No, I'm saying they had maybe he's not responding to because he got a different phone number, but we were talking messaging on Instagram.
Oh, he's yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
he
good.
still has that account, and so yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. I message you.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Well, let me say this: if he messages me, on your behalf. I'm gonna message
Fuck you,
him
Pete
back.
Lee.
I'm gonna message him back. I'm kidding.
Now, do you feel good with this haul? You think you did it pretty good, or do you want your $150 back?
No, I want
You
this.
got an option to buy
You
this
can't
back
give them
for.
an option.
You got an
I
option.
I was
to
just saying if you wanted it.
No,
I was gonna
I-
ask.
I will buy this back to you for $25.
Oh, that's funny. Just to not have it. That's funny. Just to
You're
not have the burden.
Anything here. You're not leaving anything here. You're taking the whole.
No,
box.
Our producer will take all of it because he needs all of it. But the solo stove is good. The projector is good.
Yeah, I mean, there's some fun shit in here, and there's some other smaller stuff we haven't gotten into yet over there.
By the way, the projector screen stuff, I could use that for other backgrounds because
Yeah.
this is just anything
some
that you put.
self-tapes or
Yeah,
something.
self-tapes or anything like
Exactly.
that. So,
It's so hot in here.
oh yeah.
I'm so fucking
You're
hot
in a
right
hoodie,
now.
bro.
Well, it's the
It's
sunglasses.
so fucking hot in here.
Take off the hoodie.
You feel
I'm
like
not gonna take off the hoodie.
you
It
feel
is
like you're in
so
the
hot.
sun. You feel like you're in the sun right now.
Have
'cause
you
of
ever had
sunglasses.
sex with an inflatable doll?
No, I haven't. Wait, is that next?
Yeah. Bring her in. Bring her
Thank you,
in.
Jay.
No, I bought these card games. It's called Put a Finger Down, but they have questions that you could ask, like put a
Okay,
finger down.
let's
But
see.
I
Put
kinda,
a finger in.
Put a finger in.
Ask another one.
Okay.
This for the group?
Have you ever had sex in a public place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, right after our
Still
show,
sore.
right after our show in Milwaukee, we just did it
Oh, yeah,
in
we
front of
did.
the crowd.
We did it.
Oh, you guys did a show together?
Yeah, we did a show together. in
Where was
Milwaukee.
the public place you had sex at?
It was above the in the Turner Hall balcony.
Yeah.
What's that?
It was the venue that we were doing. I'm just.
No, I'm asking
You're actually
serious.
answering this so matter of fact that it sounds like we really
Yeah,
did have sex.
yeah.
I was.
Who are you, Tony Hinchcliffe? So
What does that mean?
Are you? Is that your size? That shirt?
This is actually my size. I'm
sick
really
as fuck.
excited. I'm
we still
totally
got to
gonna wear
the
this.
part where they've had sex in a public place. I want to know where they had sex at.
In a hot tub. I think we talked about this last week. I did it in a hot tub.
Oh shit!
In at a hotel, which is not
Were
a
there
good
people
look.
in the hot tub with you?
Yeah, one other person.
I've done it in a public
No.
pool.
Yeah.
Well, I was having sex with her.
What about you? Where were you at?
When mine was in a hot tub and it was in an apartment or not. It was at a hotel and it was this was in Florida and I remember this was like my. Well, I can't say. I guess legally I can't say, but it was an ex of mine, like over a decade ago. She was like, "Nobody will see us," and I'm like, "We're outside. It's like all the rooms look down on this pool in this hot tub."
yeah.
And she's like, "Nobody will even be able to tell." And like totally everybody could probably tell.
Yeah.
But like as a guy, you don't want like I feel like as a girl, you don't want to get caught having sex because it's like, oh, you tawdry whore.
Yeah.
But as a
Yeah.
guy, you're just a hero. Like I left
No,
that
it's-
hot tub
isn't that
hands
cool?
up.
Yeah.
I have a
And
question.
the woman's the whore, but the man's like, yo, that's badass. In a hot tub,
That's
dude,
why
good
it's
for
messed
you.
up.
If you come into somebody in a pool, does the woman keep the sperm inside of her until she leaves, or does the semen flow outside of the vagina and into the water?
I think that there's some squeezing and
Don't laugh. It's a
I think there's some
There's
end of
some
the mustard.
suction. Yeah. It's a really good question. And if you are a doctor or nurse or know that, please write in.
Like you know at Subway when they like whap the ranch dressing so they can squirt it. I think if she just bounces a little bit on the hot tub ledge,
Yeah. You know where like on a lady the number 50, what is it, 57 is?
yeah.
You just gotta pound that.
Quick, go into the bushes and squeeze it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Where would the 57 be on the woman? Like the
right
butt?
here, like a side boob.
Yeah, side boob. You just you
Top of her head.
that's funny.
Where's the place you've worked before? Like, because you weren't always a comedian. You weren't always, making millions of dollars.
Oh yeah, I worked in advertising for 3 years, so I have a degree in advertising. I went to school to be pre-med. I was going to be a cancer doctor, and I studied oncology.
You
What?
selfish ass.
I know, and then I did stand-up comedy one time my second junior year in college.
And you said, fuck those kids.
You're like,
Yeah.
this is what'll cure people.
Yeah, and I was like, I literally went into it's not guidance counselor, but like the guidance office,
Yeah.
and I was like, I don't want to be a doctor anymore. I want to do stand-up comedy. What can I get out the quickest? And so they're like journalism, like you know how there isn't even journalism
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like journalism school is just like, okay, you want to come here? Cool.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it was the Edward R. Murrow School of Broadcasting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But then Edward R. Murrow, his widow, donated like $1 gajillion just to our portion of the University of Minnesota.
Wow.
So like we all got Mac laptops. Like the TV facility became state of the art. So we like learned this. We learned teleprompter, all this stuff. And then I was like, so I have a degree in journalism with an emphasis in advertising copywriting because I was like, oh, it taught me how to like write like 200 of something. And so that prepared me for, TV writing and stand-up writing. And then I got out of college and I was like, I was a parking attendant because I was a parking attendant in college.
Okay.
And it paid, I think I was making like $26 an hour being a parking attendant.
$26 an hour?
Because it was federally subsidized. You know how Elon Musk is like, we're getting the government. Mom, get out of my room. You know how he talks? He always talks like.
He named his kid C-3PO or some shit like that.
Yeah, he talks like a dude that just, a teenager that got caught masturbating. Mom, come on.
But he has like sound bites that he says like a average American, but everything else is like in the South African
Sorry,
accent.
honey, I shrunk the kids.
Yeah. But so
On purpose.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
You're talking about your job, how you make $26 an hour.
Yes, so that's a University of Minnesota parking attendant. Half of your stuff comes from the University of Minnesota. Half of your money is federally subsidized so that they can have parking attendants make $26 an hour.
Whoa.
So I actually went and took a job in advertising, and I was making $27,000 a year, and I didn't realize I was making less a year working in advertising than I was just
Wow.
Yep, here's your ticket. Nice. And I was sitting in the parking thing, writing jokes. Like I was just like most of my early stand-up, like me kind of taking off, was me sitting in a parking booth writing for 8 hours a day, just because I had the time. Because what else do you do?
Right.
And
Right?
Yeah. So right. And so I got a job in advertising. I was working like 60 hours a week. I had a little tiny couch in my cubicle that I would sleep in.
Yeah.
It sucked so bad.
Yeah.
But I was this young kid, and I was in the online media department, and then I was on the pitch team. So I would like come up with like the big grand pitches. And here's a fun fact. This is true. The Staples Easy Button was my idea. So we were pitching for the Staples business. We won the Staples business. No, I'm dead serious. They're like, we need something that's like okay, we need help at Staples.
Can we clarify that we're talking about the same thing? The easy button that's
The red
everywhere
one.
that everyone
That
hits.
was
That was
easy.
easy.
Yeah,
That was
was
your
easy?
idea.
Yeah, so so I was on the pitch team,
That's
and they're like, we
crazy.
need something that's like, I need help, and then to signify that it's fast. And I was like, game show button. Like I need help, game show button.
Yeah.
All of a sudden the Staples people are there.
Yeah.
So that was our pitch that won Staples. And then there was this guy, I won't say his name, but he was the head of our ad agency, and he was on the team that invented the Post-it note. But he did the spreadsheets for the team that invented the Post-it note. This guy was like, I invented the Post-it note. So then the Staples Easy Button, like I was like, so I invented it. Everybody in the ad agency knew it. And then this guy's like, I invented the Easy Button.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you didn't. You didn't invent the Post-it note either. But this guy's so good at stealing other people's ideas. But yeah, the year that I invented the Easy Button, so like I'll go places. The Easy Button's there. And I remembered that I made $27,500 that year at this agency that didn't recognize
He was
me.
good. He was good at stealing shit.
Huh?
Well, he was good at stealing ideas.
Yeah, he's so
What was his
good at
name? George Lopez.
I had an off-Broadway
Was that-
show
was
in
that
2010
No,
that
George Lopez
Lucy
stealing
Arnaz
jokes.
produced.
Whoa.
And I had an easy Staples button in the
So
show.
fucking
That's
funny.
wild.
Like, I would just hit it
So
whenever I
racist.
wanted. That was easy.
Yeah, that was
so
easy.
that's crazy.
That was my
Was
idea.
Carlos
And
Mencia?
so I was a young guy.
you sure?
And I got rewarded and promoted throughout
Joe
the
Rogan.
That's so cool.
yeah.
Am I wrong? Was it Carlos Mencia?
It was.
Did
It
I say
wasn't
the
George
wrong
Lopez.
Spanish
It was
guy?
Carlos Mencia.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back. We're gonna say it again.
No, just
Steal
cut the
these
whole part.
No.
Cut the whole part out.
I think
Now
this
I'm keeping it-
correction will
I'm
stand.
keeping it in there.
I've met
I'm
George
the editor.
Lopez, and he's a nice guy.
Yeah. That seems fine.
I'm the
He's
editor.
growing his
I'm
hair out.
keeping
It's
it
kinda
in.
cool.
Yeah, it's
I
kinda
can
weird.
admit
Yeah,
that
got
I
a
was
little weird.
wrong.
It is weird when you see guys that just that are growing their hair out, because then you see them with their long hair and you're like, that's not you.
Well, I've never known you without long hair.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
I didn't. Have you ever not had long hair?
Yeah, I didn't for a good amount of time. I did in high school. I had long hair, and then I cut it off, and then I grew it out. Now it's long again.
You have really great long hair.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a hair transplant.
Wait, you did?
I did. I went to Turkey.
Oh, I want to do that.
Oh, it's
because
the
I
best.
need
You
I
need
need
to
a
do
little
that for
I need a
what?
little shading here. I need a little
Yeah,
shading.
Dude, I'll let you
Little
know.
brush burn.
A little brush burn.
Now you probably you probably are in a better financial situation than I am.
Oh, yeah,
But I
definitely.
went. It cost me $3,500 and like $2,000 to fly to Turkey to get the hair transplant. 2 days, came back, new head, new bangs,
Oh, dude, it looks awesome.
new
Oh my God.
bangs. They're growing out, and yeah, it was really fun.
Wait, so did you have to shave part of your hair?
I shaved the back of my head.
Whoa.
Yeah, I shaved the back of my head, and then Jay, throw on those photos from last week. You had the back of my head, and then they took hair from the back, they put it in the front, but my head exploded from the all the numbing stuff that they put in, and it leaked down, and my face got like so.
This is just a message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a text group that's like, you look fucking dumb, dude.
Yeah, don't.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. You know what? That's so funny. This was almost exactly a year ago.
Wow.
I had that done.
So you just had like this covered. Did the wind ever blow? And
Oh
then
yeah,
people were
I
like,
sucked.
whoa.
Yeah, I just wore a lot of hats.
Nuts.
You just look like someone from.
I
West
stayed
Virginia.
home for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, facts.
Oh.
Look what it did to his eyes, dude.
So you can see like my new hair
Alien
sprouting
emoji
on
Marcus.
the
Is
forehead.
Is that Pete
Dude.
Davidson?
Yeah.
Dude, you can't audition for SNL now either.
No, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked.
After having that face.
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, the
yeah,
Asian
you
community is
cultural
not happy.
appropriation, dude.
Go one more, Jay. One more photo or no? Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at
So Smile Hair Clinic. That's where I went. They gave me that pillow.
You look
Bro
look
looks like he
European.
fucks with cats on the internet.
Yeah, they just made you look Turkish. They made you look Eastern
Yeah.
European.
I do.
You look like you may go to hummus.
But it
Look
was
like you
such
buy-
a good experience. I met a guy named Brian who's a firefighter in Miami. We still talk.
Wow.
It was
You
fun.
can't- you
I
can't.
loved
Marcus
it.
in this photo
talk
looks
about
like he puts
firefighters.
cats in vacuum seal bags.
Yeah, yeah.
And
He
then
really,
sucks the life out of
yeah,
them.
don't fuck with cats. That's him. That's the guy.
Luca Magnotta.
You remember his name?
Dude, I
You're
love that.
so
I love
good.
that documentary.
That documentary
Wait,
was
that was the one on
amazing.
Netflix about the guy, the cat one?
Yeah, that was. That
Have you
was
seen this one?
So wait, what do you have to do? Because like I'm on Propecia. I'm on the Propecia.
Yeah.
And
I do
Favorite
that.
Italian
I'm on the
meat.
Propecia.
Right
I love
now,
mortadella and propicia.
You gotta,
I do the
you got a little
trifecta.
mozzarella. You crack the Propecia on there.
I do the finasteride, a minoxidil.
Oh, that's the one that makes your
dick.
dick not get hard.
Well, it doesn't. From my dick's still hard.
Minoxidil pickle chips.
Thanks to my gorgeous wife. My parents, by the way, told me they listen to this podcast, which is pretty
Does
cool.
your dick get less soft?
No, my dick is pretty good. It doesn't. My dick's
Well, because
good.
it says it's supposed to make you not.
No, not supposed. It's a possible side effect.
Oh.
So when I went in to get the Propecia, my doctor was he was this little old man, and he goes yeah. And by the way, this is before you could just do hymns or whatever.
Yeah, hymns,
Yeah.
hymns.
But so you had to like actually go in, and this guy, I go, well, this is gonna affect my my boners or whatever, and he goes 95% of men don't have a problem. He goes 5% of men have an ugly wife. I was like, this guy
That's
can't
so good. Hey, can I tell you something that I was proud of yesterday? I did this podcast, and it was like in Times Square yesterday. This guy, this like PA comes up to me before the show. He's like, "Hey, sorry, excuse me. Do you need to use the bathroom?" And I go, "No, I'm sorry. That's just how I smell." That was so funny.
Oh my God.
And I was so proud of myself because that's a great joke because you're just talking bad about yourself. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I hate you so
self-deprecating.
much. I hate you
That's
so
so
much.
good.
That's very good.
I would never make that joke about myself. I
like it.
cared way too much about how I smell.
Oh, that's
You
funny.
probably are so secure in how you smell good.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
You can make the joke like that. That's fucking sick.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Well, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm
I'm
not sure if I
so
smell good or bad,
self-
but I just thought it was funny. Like, use bathroom. No, I just smell like that.
I smell fine until I take my shoes off. That's my one red flag. My red flag is I got smelly ass feet.
Oh,
I went
do you
to-
use foot spray at all? Like
No.
the powder?
No, Gold Bond?
started, yeah. I don't know what happened, but I must have I've been working out, losing weight, and somehow in the weight loss, my feet started to smell. So I started
Oh.
using like the powdered spray that just like makes your feet smell
Yeah.
like mints,
Yeah.
and then now when I take off my shoes, it's not bad.
No shit.
But yeah, I
Do
don't
you
know.
wash your feet in the shower? I don't wash my feet.
I wash my feet like a Muslim that's going to pray.
Wow.
I literally do. By the way, that is a real thing, and that was respectful of the religion. That is a real thing. They wash their hands and their feet.
I was just going to say, Usually Corey brings up race way sooner in the podcast, but you are so white passing that Corey has not even tried to bring up any race in this podcast.
No, okay,
whatsoever.
I will say.
What do you think he is?
Did you just watch one toe, or did you watch all of them?
Comedy.
What do you mean that's not good? That's so good.
No, that just seemed
kiss
like a
my
Mark
ass.
Norman
That was
joke.
a button
Did you watch
worthy
all
joke,
of
man.
I said comedy because it seemed like a Mark Norman.
Yeah.
That's
totally.
great. Oh yeah, Mark was here last week. If I said that last week, he would have laughed. He'd be like, ha.
You're like,
And no, I think if I was gonna
I
say
gotta get
his
the fuck outta here.
ethnicity, I'd say your
That's how Norman would have reacted.
I'd say your ethnicity is Middle East, not Middle Eastern. I'm sorry, but European. I'd say
I would say Eastern European, like you're Croatian.
Croatian, Romanian, maybe.
No, I'm black as fuck. And, that's what I am. No, so I'm English, Irish, Scottish. I'm French. So my great grandmother was a black French woman.
Wait,
so like,
wait, what?
Yeah, so you know how like everybody, you know how for a while in comedy, everybody that had a tiny bit of 23andMe diversity would go on stage and be like, I just found out actually that I'm sub-Saharan African.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, you're not getting Montreal. Just be white. And I know that all your friends in Brooklyn say that it's bad to be white, but you just are, and just be it and whatever.
Right.
And then my great grandmother, she grew up on the Cherokee land. So the Cherokees, they don't have a reservation. They have Cherokee Nation, and it's in Oklahoma. And it's pretty expansive. Well, she grew up on that land. Well,
She had permission?
Huh?
She had permission?
Did she have permission?
Was she Native American?
Yeah, she was Native. Yeah. But here's the problem.
She was a black Native American lady?
No, that was my great grandmother.
Yo, you have some diversity in your family tree.
I have some
That's
diversity,
crazy.
but so I have actual diversity. So I'm technically
Someone got pillaged.
So I'm technically, because she was my great grandmother, I'm technically an eighth, or is it an eighth or 16th? 16th Cherokee or whatever.
Oh wow!
That's if you're using old math.
Yeah, that's old math.
Ever since 23andMe came out, it's very specific.
Oh, it's very specific. But then I did 23andMe, and I'm none of that. But I have a theory, and this is my conspiracy theory. So if people would have been doing 23andMe, pricking their finger and being like, oh my God, I can get money from the government. I literally think the government was like, you guys can do this little 23andMe thing, but no Cherokee, like no Native.
We don't want someone trying to get land and like,
It would be too much money that the government would all of a sudden have to. So somebody told me that I like next time I go to Aruba to do like Aruba race, they do genetic testing in another country and have them see what you are.
Interesting.
Whoa,
And don't do 23andMe.
Our government's hiding shit from us. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I think
they don't do that. They're very transparent.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that.
They're
man.
very transparent. They're just like, yeah, Kamala is a real candidate, and
And Boeing's doing things the right way.
yeah. And by the way, I'm not saying that as a conservative. I don't know what I am politically, but when they were just like, Kamala doesn't even have to go through elections, I was like, wait, what? That's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I'm not political.
So,
Don't get mad at me.
so there's some black in you, there's some Indian in you.
Yep.
Do you get offended when people say Indian?
No. So. Technically, what you're supposed to say is First Nations now. So even if you say American Indian,
That
that's
sounds like
supposed to be offended. But everybody that I know that's First Nations is like, I don't fucking care. Like they don't.
That's like Eskimos. They don't give a fuck that you call them Eskimos. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't have
They
time
just
for
want
that.
a they just want a blanket.
They're
They're in the
killing
ice.
whales.
Yeah.
Come on.
By the way, the people that are First Nations want the Washington Redskins to be called the Redskins. There's actually a Native or a First Nations lobby because the person that was on their mascot was like a legendary First Nations person, and then they took
being
that
glorified,
away.
and he's being glorified.
And people all over the country on Native land would wear Redskins stuff, and they were proud of it. And like, so this is all these decisions are being done by
White people.
white woke people.
Yes.
White woke people who
Virtue
are,
signaling.
Well, they're the TSA security of fun, is what they are.
Yes.
They're just like
They took away Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben and all these fucking good things we've had forever. Are you against Aunt Jemima?
I want people to be happy.
No, but it should be. It should represent where it came from. It just represent the roots.
Yeah,
it might not have
sure.
been a real person, but still, that's the roots.
Sure.
I mean, here's the thing. Like Marcus and I are over here, and I agree with the Redskins thing because I feel like I have a point to back it. I don't know. Like I don't have like information to support that. Like black people actually loved Aunt Jemima. Like they were proud of her.
Yeah,
and,
that I don't know.
My friends did, at least. I know
Yeah,
that.
if your black friends liked it, and if the black community wants it back, I would support it.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I
How do we
can't. I'm
petition
not the
that?
spokes. They haven't chosen me as, even though I've got the like a black sounding name, kinda. They have.
You totally have a
That's
black
pretty
sounding name.
black.
It's pretty cool.
Marcus J. Monroe.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
You could have a dream one day, dude.
I lived in Harlem too. When they were like, from Harlem, Marcus Monroe, and I come out.
You were juggling at the Apollo.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, this is not what we expected.
Marcus Jemima Monroe.
Come on now. Be cool shit. You guys are jealous.
I was on stage at the Improv recently, and I said something. I was joking around about I was just joking around about something. I have this bit about it's like a very kind of like pro women joke where I say that we're the only species on the planet that pretends like the female of our species is weak, and I'm like, you never do that with another animal. You never be like, oh my god, I can't believe that Larry got eaten by a girl shark.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's like a very pro woman joke. Yeah. And then I transitioned. I was like, you know what? And I go, men are people too, is what I said, because like the crowd was so woke or whatever.
Yeah.
And this girl goes, no, we're not doing that. No. And I was like, wait, lady. I'm like, first of all, this is a comedy show, but second of all, we're not doing that anymore. Like we're not being like men are bad and like all men are evil.
Yeah. Especially if you're white man, you're extra bad.
Yeah, I was just like, we're not doing like. I think we went through a phase where everybody like there were white people, white men walking around going, yeah, I suck, sorry, I suck, and it's like, dude, do you suck? Because if you actually suck, you should say that. But like, don't
and it doesn't matter your color, you're gonna suck regardless. This is what's in here that sucks.
Yeah, don't let somebody just generalize you that you suck and be like, yeah, well, of course they suck. Like, why are you rolling over like that? I don't know. I think if you suck, you should suck.
You were bullied into doing that's why.
Yeah, that lady that said that at the Improv, I was like, we're not doing that anymore. Like we're just go around, be a good person, try to make the world a better place for people where it's not a good place for them.
Right.
People that are marginalized, like do good stuff, but don't walk around going, I suck. There's no, oh god, this drives me crazy.
There's no constructive criticism. I mean, there's nothing you can.
The fact
gain
that you're
from
calling her a lady and you're actually assuming her gender is kind of fucking bullshit.
It is
too.
really bullshit.
Yeah.
Dude,
Corey's so woke, but he pretends like he's not woke. But he's the wokest one
I
of
think it's fucked
the
up,
three
and I don't
of
even
us.
like to call it hims and hers. I don't like those products because, like, what if some hers likes hims? You know?
Hers orders from him. I don't like. Here's my thing. Like everything that woke people are supposedly fighting for, I feel like I'm fighting for. Yeah,
sure.
But I don't want to sit at the lunch table with them.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit with woke people because they're no fun. Nobody wants to hang out with people that are strict.
Yeah.
And everybody's wondering why like Democrats lost the election. It's because they're no fun. We're no fun anymore.
Yeah, we got to bring back the fun.
Yeah.
Well, it became too serious.
Yeah.
We need a mystery box.
Everything was
We need a
cut
mystery
and
box.
dry.
Let's go. Yeah, come on.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know. So, there's more?
There's more in here.
But
We
wait,
haven't-
there's
It's a
more.
bead set.
These are like beads of fruits.
You can make a rainbow bead to hand it to the people that don't like you for being a white guy.
His words, not mine.
So you're on the road. Are you on the road right now?
Oh,
I'm on the road forever. I'm always.
Who have you been performing? You said you're coming up. You're performing with Bert.
Wait, is that an iPhone?
Yeah.
phone case.
Dude, I need an iPhone case.
There you go, baby.
Holy smokes.
That's not a bad one.
I need a mustard colored. So I headline my own tours and I'm selling out, but then I'll do big venues like I'm doing the theater in Las Vegas with Bert.
That's fun, dude. Who's your favorite person to perform with?
Honestly, like Bert's a really fun one to open for. Like
he seems fun, like on and off.
He's and like there are people that you go on the road with and then they don't really want to hang out because they need their own time. Bert does not want his own time.
Yeah.
Like Bert's like he wakes up, he's like, we hanging? And we go do activities. And
I love activities.
That's what we do on the road. When we go on the road, no one's having their alone time. You're not staying inside by yourself. We're going to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Well, we had just got back from Phoenix, but when this comes out,
yeah,
we went on a ghost town.
We're gonna go on a ghost town. We're gonna be there for 5 days.
Yeah.
We're doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Get back on Monday.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Phoenix.
Oh, you're
Desert
going
Ridge.
Desert Ridge Improv.
Oh, I just did that that club was awesome.
Was it fun?
Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 6 shows there, so it's gonna be fucking great time.
Oh my God, yeah. Say hi to Alex. He's
Yeah.
the manager there.
manager?
He's my really good friend. He's
Hell
the
yeah.
coolest dude on the planet, and he just grew his hair out.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Alex. Can't wait to meet you,
What's
brother.
up, Alex?
This is awesome. Well, Pete, where can we find you? Where can people find Pete Lee on the internet?
Well, what's the address here? I'm gonna sleep on this couch.
Hell's Kitchens.
People can find my tour dates at or PeteLee.net. I don't know how to not put at
Would
on
your,
the beginning
would your
of things.
website burn down too?
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus, Corey.
actually,
That is not. He said.
Fuck.
Tissue.
Welcome to
Dude.
New York, Pete Lee.
something's burning. I smell toast.
Oh God. Having a stroke.
Yeah, I smell toast. You can go PeteLee.net and get my tour dates. Go follow me on Instagram and TikTok at PeteLee. If you're on Facebook,
Love his videos. You do such good content.
thank you. I appreciate it. I have nice cameras like this that I take on the road, and
yeah.
I try to make it all 4K and good sound. And pretty soon you're gonna be able to listen to my podcast. Are You the Drama?
Yeah.
I'm pumping that up.
And you do a rendition of that during your live shows too,
During
right?
my live shows, I do. So at first, when I did it, it was like, all right, guys, I'm going to do something weird. And now people come specifically
For
and they
that.
I
bring
love
their
that.
drama.
There's some people do like kissing on shows, like, oh, we was single, and they get 2 people together and they kiss on stage.
Oh,
and
let's
shit.
do that.
Well,
Let's
Yeah.
do that.
I don't know if that's our kind of thing.
Could be cool.
But yeah, I love my live shows are so much fun now. And but I used to do.
Oh, his live shows, by the way, so fun. I've done 2 shows with Pete so
Yeah.
far. His audiences are, dude. The improv in Brookfield we did in Milwaukee.
Why don't you have him back?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Do you want to do Thanksgiving weekend with me? All right, this is the official ask. Do you want to do it?
Yes,
with me?
I do.
All right,
Wait, where's it gonna be?
it's at the Milwaukee Improv in Brookfield.
Yeah.
It's the same one.
Feature.
Feature, yeah.
All right.
Oh, what, I'm not
man.
gonna MC you.
Hell
You're
yeah.
way too strong.
All right. I love it.
What are we
I'll be
talking
there.
about here? All right, there. Handshake.
There you go.
All right.
Fuck you guys. I'll be.
we just kind of
Corey
bamboozled
MCs me.
We kind of bamboozled Pete into giving you a
No,
gig.
That's
to be
the
honest,
best.
I mean, he's like I've been wanting to do road stuff with you for a while, and
He's on with me, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've talked about it. We have
yeah,
talked about
and
it.
so this is great.
And I'm from Wisconsin, so I'll bring some people.
You have a lot of people.
Yeah.
You have a lot of
Yeah,
people.
we have
All
we
right.
have we have a good following. We do well. We're very lucky.
We're very lucky.
Hey,
We're very
I'm
fortunate.
opening for Matt Rife this end of this month.
Are you
Yo,
opening up
what
for
the
Matt
fuck's
Rife?
happening
is
with
true,
my
he
team?
is.
We're falling apart, dude.
No, never.
Thank you for all the opportunities you ever gave me. Been a
Matt
really-
Rife did message him the other day we were together. Now
I'm
he's
gonna
opening
open
for
for
Rife.
Matt, Comedy
Wow.
Connection, Rhode Island at the end of the month.
Wow.
Dude.
Hold on, Mark Norman's calling.
Yeah. Are you opening for anybody soon?
Corey doesn't need it.
What are you opening for, pal?
He is the show.
Huh, pal?
But you have 25 million
Yeah.
followers.
I
So
have-
you are the person.
He has
Can we
the-
open for you and brag about it?
Yeah.
That's what we do. Corey brings us everywhere. It's fucking sick.
It's the best.
Nah,
We have the
not
best
now,
time.
apparently.
Well, I have other gigs.
This fucking, I'm buying this guy's Ozempic, and I'm gonna give him my sleep apnea machine. You would believe he thinks he doesn't have sleep apnea? We'll end on this.
dude-
He doesn't think he has sleep apnea.
Wait, do you have sleep apnea?
Yes.
Yeah, I have the machine. I sleep with it every night.
No,
It
but
changed my life.
his thing is
All right, well, you
he's
guys are,
only
like,
26, so he doesn't have sleep apnea.
Yeah, I'm
but that's
26,
not
I can't
it's
have
not
it
an age-related thing.
Of course it is.
No, Matt.
I just
Of course it is.
I just had the
use-
meanest thought. I was like, "You're 26? Oh my goodness!"
Excuse me?
No, no.
wrong
I
with
thought
you?
you were 23.
I
I
invite you-
thought you were 23 is what I thought. I thought you were 23 is what I thought. No, dude, you got to get a CPAP, man. Dude,
I have Marcus ask you to be on the podcast. I really liked you.
I know.
This
I
is what you
appreciate
did
it.
with.
I appreciate it. And now I came in here. I disrespected
Holy
your home.
fuck, you're only 26.
Dude, I thought you were. I thought you were 22. In
He
fact,
told me he thought you were 22.
I love you.
I do want to ask because we
Pete
do
Lee
want Matt to be a healthy boy to live with us for a long time. You said you're losing weight. What is the thing you're doing that is losing weight the quickest?
So I didn't stop drinking. I don't like it when people are sober, but I just don't drink before or during my shows anymore. I'll have a cocktail afterwards.
Okay.
But I was drinking so many calories in whiskey, just having I'm the whiskey guy.
Yeah.
And now a lot of times I take up club soda. One time I did take up an actual drink. Sometimes it's Martinelli's apple juice, so the crowd just doesn't know.
Yeah.
But you got to take something up because otherwise somebody, what are you drinking? Oh, you're not drinking? And they start sending me shots.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I'll have more shots than I would alcohol.
So it doesn't help him because he doesn't drink. So
Well, you don't drink. Okay.
I don't drink. I barely smoke.
No, he doesn't drink, doesn't smoke.
Don't drink, don't smoke.
I'm a sandwich boy. I'm Jersey Mike's guy.
I mean,
you know what fucked him up? He should sue Jared from Subway because Jared's like, you can lose weight doing this. And
but what I will say is that your hypothalamus from not sleeping well is all fucked up. So like you might eat a normal amount of calories and then your body stores it. Your body stores it as fat because your hypothalamus is like, he's not sleeping. We need the energy.
Yeah.
And so like literally it might be a sleep issue. And like if you start wearing the CPAP, you could do nothing different, and you'll be like, "Holy shit, what's happening?" Because
Whoa, really?
because you're getting better sleep. When you fall asleep, it's this.
Yeah, it's not good.
yeah, no, and
actually a true
I'm not name
representation.
calling when I'm saying this. I'm literally saying your hypothalamus does that.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
when I first got my
good
sleep
impression.
apnea machine, I was a little heavier, and then I instantly started to lose weight because you're getting good sleep, and your hypothalamus is going, "Oh, we can shit that stuff out instead of storing it as fat."
Hell yeah.
Like, yeah.
But does it have to be like the thing I don't like about a CPAP machine is that it has to be directly on your mouth? Like, is there no?
No, this one's a nose one. I got a nose one. It's just your nose.
Oh, so I'm
Okay.
a mouth breather, so I have the one that looks like a jock, like a
Yeah,
I have
but
that.
why can't? If I'm the only one in my room, why can't I can just take the hose part out and it just gets the whole room like that?
Dude, the machine is pumping oxygen into your mouth. It's not a scent. This isn't an essence. This isn't essential oil. It's taking it and shoving oxygen in your fucking mouth.
Dude, it's
like you
pressure-
shove Jimmy John's. It's fucking
Dude, it's pressurized air. It's like whoever invented it was like, why don't we just duct tape a leaf blower to their face? I love that. I love that you're like, why can't we just sleep in a Joe Rogan barometric chamber where it changes the pressure of the
You guys,
atmosphere?
you know that toy, that kid's toy, Elephant the elephant.
Yeah.
Where it's just like with just like the butterflies in the air. Why can't it just be like that but for the CPAP machine?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Dude, that's some of the funniest shit that I've heard in a long time, and I'm not just saying that to make up for the year
And he
26
writes
thing.
I'm glad. Thank you, Pete.
I love you.
Thank you.
I
so
will
much.
be at, I'll be at Buffalo Helium on April 16th, and I'll be at Roar MGM Casino the last weekend of this month. Thank you so much, Matt Lopes.
Are you really going with Matt Rife?
Yeah, at Comedy Connection Rhode Island.
who hooked that
the
up? You
last
talked to
day
him?
of the month.
Matt, come see Corey, me and Matt at the Dojo Comedy April 17th. We got 2 shows in Morris Plains, New Jersey. We got shows. Marcus Monroe on the internet, Corey B, Matt Lopes, Pete Lee. See you next
Jay,
week.
put the monkey back on, Jay, please.
Boyfriend.
Please put the monkey back on, Jay.
Jay. Put the
Put me on, please, Jay. Jay, please. Jay, please. Jay, put the